Hello everyone, this is Owen Wall Street with the TradersPerspective.com doing my Wednesday evening analysis. Before you, you have crude oil and the daily time frame set up. So we had a breakdown below this $49 level. If you recall from my weekend edition of my bi-weekly video analyses, I did mention that I was expecting crude to fall down to this trend line here and possibly break through and touch 47 even. We haven't touched 47 on the mark, but we are bouncing off of this trend line. We have two bounces, 2 days back to back, which is good. As far as what to expect going into the latter part of this week, I would say that we have a pretty good possibility of testing a little bit of this upside here. This is the 4-hour time frame that I just dropped down to. So as far as getting some kind of a push higher, we're going to need to break out of this downtrend line here. We've been kind of just following down and respecting. So now we are pinched between this moving average here, this trend line, as well as this support line here. So if 47 fails, then we are heading lower. But in the meantime, I would expect some sort of a bounce, at least up to 48.50 to test that level again. Um, it's looking quite bearish overall as far as the price action is concerned. However, it is possible that we do hold this 47. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, is this trend line holding as support. 47 level is extremely important, and I'll show you why. I'll drop out a little bit more, zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I'm talking about here. So if we break below this support line here, then we're going to be looking at a drop to about 44.60, about $45, and higher probability says that we pursue lower to about 42.55, as this area has served as support previously a couple times. Let me just go to the weekly time frame for you so you can see it with your own eyes, and I'll zoom in so it's a little bit easier. So as you can see here, we had a little bit of a consolidation around here, this level, and then we bounced off this level twice, and then so it did serve as a good solid ground for support. It did serve as a resistance prior to that. So when oil was getting back above, let me just zoom out a little bit for you. When oil was kind of getting off of these lows here, this 42.50 area was the level to watch. So again, we do have a bearish bias as far as the price action is concerned. The big key here is if you're expecting a bounce, it is possible. We do need to see this trend line hold. So again, I'll drop back to the daily time frame for you. We need this trend line to hold, and we need 47 to hold as well if there's going to be any type of upside momentum. But as far as I'm concerned, the upside will depend on the break of this downtrend line here on the 4-hour time frame. So again, look for that if you're looking to go long, or if you're bullish on oil. You need to make sure that you get above this trend line here, which is located around, let's call it 48.50, as that has been the previous level of resistance here. So if there is any bounce to be had, we'll be looking at around 48.50 level. If in fact we do get above this 50-period simple moving average, which will be around 48.90 by tomorrow, then that's going to be a good sign. If we can get above and close, then we can possibly put in some higher levels. But as far as where we are right now, we may end up finishing the week somewhere near these lows around 47 here. So that's also a possibility. So again, watch this downtrend line here on your 4-hour chart. Again, you'll be looking for a bounce to around 48.50 if you get one. And then you're going to be looking at a possible retest of these lows again, heading into the latter part of this week, depending upon the rig count release and any geopolitical news that may arise between now and then. I will be doing a update again on crude, as well as the other major markets that I do my analyses for, probably on Sunday. So look for that probably sometime around midday, maybe even early evening on Sunday. And then you can find out where we go from Friday's close. So this has been a presentation of crude oil. Watch your 4-hour time frame, watch the trend line, and watch your support line here. Use stop losses and take care of yourselves. I will be back over the weekend. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful evening.